As they break in the Mazarine, back to last Queen Judith. One of the best into stride is Guileful with Aubrietta. The inside Chocolate Addiction. In the centre is also going for Canter for the lead. Canter alongside Chocolate Addiction. 3 wide is Aubrietta as they take the turn out the stretch. On the inside is Guileful from Super Hoity Toity. And back on the rails, Mrs. Barbara. Moira's behind them. And third last, second last Queen Judith, and last 2 away is Saki. Chocolate Addiction with the blinkers on today leads the way. Chocolate Addiction in front. 3/4 to Canter. A length away third, Guileful on the inside. Racing on the outer, Aubrietta. Up the rails, Mrs. Barbara finds a seam to go through to share third. A length behind that trio, Super Hoity Toity. Moira's in the centre on the inside, Queen Judith. And 2 away last is Saki. About 7 lengths covers them, and racing clear, Chocolate Addiction. Leads the way in the Mazarine by a length and a half to Canter. Similar margin away, Mrs. Barbara. Guileful on the outside, Aubrietta. 1 away, Queen Judith tucking in nicely on the inside from Moira the centre, and Super Hoity Toity pushed along the outside, and 2 away last is Saki. They race down towards the 3/8 and Chocolate Addiction's lead a length to Canter, started to stride up well. A length and a half away, Aubrietta. On the inside, Mrs. Barbara. Super Hoity Toity satellite around the outside of Guileful. Moira's behind them, called on now. Queen Judith the inside, and Saki is still at the back. They turn and Canter alongside Chocolate Addiction. Chocolate Addiction still turning with a narrow lead. Coming at them 3 wide, Mrs. Barbara. Guileful down the outside, Moira the centre, and on the inside, Queen Judith. Moira's running right through now. Coming after these leaders is Moira. Canter goes up. Moira up the inside, joining Mrs. Barbara, but Mrs. Barbara's full of run. Mrs. Barbara from Moira. Mrs. Barbara neck in front, and Mrs. Barbara goes on to win the Mazarine from Moira. Third, Guileful. Fourth, Super Hoity Toity, and Saki ran on at the time 1:44.64. Mrs. Barbara with a record of 2 wins from 6 starts. The feature going the way is official.
Mrs. Barbara capturing today's Mazarine Stakes, a final time of 1:44.3 here with the winning rider, Rafa Hernandez. You look pretty excited, and for good reason. Your first ever Mazarine Stakes. Take us through the trip. It looked like it worked out exactly the way you wanted.
Yeah, he worked good, you know. We broke good. We say ground the first turn. Then we end in the behind the speed, and, you know, just turn for her, just put in clear. She do her job. You just stretch the legs, you know.
Take us through the final 1/8 of a mile. You knew that Justin had the favorite coming up your inside, and it was going to be a sprint to the finish, and she simply was better.
Yeah, that's right. Like you say, I can feel he was coming inside, so I just moved my whole little bit. He can see the horse coming. He just keep going, you know, never keep up and gallop up right in front. And thank you for Mark Cassie, and Jim. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Let me get riding back, and here we go, back in the winner's circle.
All right, congratulations. Well, you can pass the baton over to the CEO, but on this day, he is simply a racing fan, and he is a racing owner. And obviously a special moment. Mrs. Barbara, named after Mom.
Yeah, it is. It's a very special moment. We did name the horse after my mom. That's always tricky, but this is a superb filly, so it's pretty exciting. I think back to yesterday, actually, and Frank DiGiulio in Pink Lloyd, and them asking him at the same moment about the same time, what would your dad think of this? And I'm sure my dad is looking down and pretty pleased with what his broodmare did. And this is a special filly.
And it's great to see this raw emotion, because we know you are the CEO, but right now this is all about racing and you being an owner of a very special filly.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's exciting. I love the game. I'm just fortunate enough to be working at it, and also being in the racing game too. It's pretty great. And Mark and his whole team, and I won't single anyone out, but they just did a great job with this filly this year, and it's so fun. It really is.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On this day, he is simply the owner of Mrs. Barbara, as she gets it done opening her graded stakes account in today's Mazarine.